Thank you for tuning into my channel. If you haven't been to my channel before, my name is Bruce. My wife Tammy and I are resellers on eBay, and we're attempting to supplement my less than adequate retirement income by selling items on eBay. A little backstory is that I'm 72 years old and I've been working my whole life, and recently I decided that I just can't spend the rest of my time on this earth reporting to a traditional job. However, I have to do something for income because I don't have enough retirement income to live a normal lifestyle. So therefore, 3 months ago, I decided to join my wife and open my own eBay store. And that's sort of what this part of this channel is all about. So this morning I got up and I looked at the sales and I have only 2 sales. I didn't look at her sales, so that's not quite enough, but it's better than 0. And yesterday afternoon, Tammy and I went thrifting, and we went to 2 different stores and spent, I think, $58 on inventory. And this morning, what I need to do is list my share of this inventory on my eBay channel. So what I decided to do is share with you what we picked up yesterday and what we're going to list on eBay and see how it goes. So here's what we picked up. First thing that I get carried away because I think things are cool, and sometimes maybe the sell-through rate isn't good, but I think some things are just cool and need to be saved. And by the way, that's my wife's motto on her store, is saving yesterday. She doesn't like seeing things go into the dump. So I picked up this pretty neat, sort of a bomber style jacket. It's a Eddie Bauer jacket, and what really caught my eye is the inside of it. That has wildlife scene on it, and it's heavy duty canvas, very durable. It's just got a good style to it. I hope that this shows up. So that's going to be the first thing I list this morning, is this Eddie Bauer jacket. Another item that is kind of on a different spectrum, that one was in real good condition. This one, not so much. This is a pair of Duluth Trading really heavy duty work pants. They have cargo pockets. It is a reasonable size. It looks like it can fit, I think it's a size 33 by 32. These were really inexpensive because they're distressed or thrashed or just plain old used. There's paint stains, who knows what stains. There's stains on them. Picked those up pretty reasonable, but they'd sure give somebody a good value because I can sell them pretty reasonable, and then whoever gets them is going to have a pair of work pants for not a heck of a lot of money. So that's why I picked those up. The next thing is really in the different spectrum of things. This is a pink golf shirt. What caught my eye about this is it's a brand name Puma. It's in good condition, a good size. It's a 2XL, and pretty reasonable price. So I hope I can find a new home for that one. And I gotta stop a second. I've always told her, hey, we gotta put the brakes on buying things. I tell her, you've been buying things for 3 years and we aren't getting them all listed. I always say, put the brakes on, hold it. Well, yesterday when we went together, I bought most of this stuff. She only bought, I think, 3 items. So I'll talk about her items here in just a second. I kind of got into a flannel shirt craze yesterday, even though, by the time things sell, it might be spring, so I might have these for a little bit. But this is a nice flannel shirt, 2XL. It's a called Legendary. Let's see, Legendary Tough as a Buck. So that caught my eye. Nice flannel shirt. More flannel shirts. This is a legendary, kind of on a legendary streak here. Legendary Whitetail Buck Camp 2XL. Sign of the old time buffalo plaid, I guess. Don't know if I have the right terminology. I probably never will. What is really different about it is it has corduroy here and around the collar. I know that somebody's going to want that shirt. What else do I got in my bag of goodies? Oh, this caught my eye because it was an Eddie Bauer. But it's a short sleeve shirt, which is a better idea for me to list now with, spring is the next season, I guess. Short sleeve shirt, Eddie Bauer, and it's got an outdoor scene, which is sort of my thing, on it. And if it doesn't sell and it fits me, it might be in my closet. That was part of our purchase yesterday. Continuing on to the flannel shirt world, this is a Field and Forest 2XL. Kind of a neat plaid that you don't see every day. So that's going on my store this morning. What else do we got going on? Oh yes, this is not plaid, but this is another one that might end up in my closet because it will fit me. And boy, if it doesn't sell. This is a Cabela's brand, stone washed canvas, and it is in good condition. It's a 2XL. Really a nice long sleeve, heavy duty, tough shirt. I think that was a good purchase. Well, I always think it's a good purchase until I list it and it just sits there, but that's the best I can do is take a shot at it and figure it out. Because this is a learning experience for me. I'm only 90 days into my eBay channel, and we'll see how it goes. More flannel. I think I'm about done with the flannel. Why did I pick this one? Oh, because it was Duluth Trading 3XL, and not the pattern that you see every day. And once again, somebody should want that. Won't go through this, but we picked up some wool socks. Can't sell socks, used socks on eBay, but these feel like they're brand new, so we will probably just use these in some of our outing camping experiences. And so we got a good deal for our personal use there out of the socks. Now let's touch on what you're going to see that I bought way more than Tammy did. Now we'll touch on what she picked up. And sometimes we pick up things, or she does, that I have no idea why she would do that, and then I get to list it and it sells, and I go, wow, she kind of knows what she's doing. I think she was looking at these and I didn't know what she was thinking. It's a 2 still in the package picture frames where you can display your family in here, and she looked up the sell-through rate and it should sell, so this will be going on her store sometime soon, I hope. But I never would have bought these. We both pick up different items, and we both gravitate towards different things, and that's good because then we get a variety of things on both of our stores. So she picked those up, thought that was a good idea. Then she picked up these really good condition boots. The bottom of them are Vibrant soles, I think, and they're in good condition. The upper is canvasy. They're almost like a combat boot. Don't know my terminology, but she picked these up. I think she paid up a little bit for them. They are Gore-Tex. And I can't see the size. Let's see the name right here. Oh, they're good size, size 10. The name is Belleville. Don't know anything about that. That's another thing I really like about this listing and selling on eBay is, boy, oh boy, do I get to discover and learn a lot about different products that are out there in the industry. And of course, we hope to make enough money so I don't have to go back to a job, but that's a whole different story. We'll make a video about that one day. But I think she made a nice purchase with these boots. So that is probably going on her store today. Well, I guess she bought 4 or 5 items, however you want to count them. But I still over purchased. The guy that says hit the brakes. This is an item that she picked up and she's had experience with before. And it is a Scully vest. It's, I don't know, it's almost velvety on the back, and the front is suede. Real good suede. It's got, let me see if I can get this on the camera right. Good style to it. Button up front. And I think she said she had one of these before and it sold, so she picked that baby up. Got that going for us. And this one, I think, is the thing that we paid the most for yesterday. And it's, I got to get back here so you can see the thing. I think she called it a woman's ski suit. And it is a full suit. It reminded me of, if you've ever seen the movie Dumb and Dumber, in that movie the chicks in the ski lodge are walking around in fancy looking ski outfits, and I wouldn't doubt that this one was in the movie. I can't guarantee that. Its brand is a Nils size, who knows what? She'll know. Oh, it's right here. Ladies 12. Looks like it's in really good condition. And I'm sure she'll be putting that for sale here yet today. That's all I got. Oh, except this one more flannel. We can't get away from that. I just tried this on before I started filming and forgot I had it on. This is an LL Bean 2XL tall. And again, this is another one. I mean, I keep saying we got to get rid of things, but if I can't find a home for this, I know someone, being me, who will probably put it in my closet. So that concludes what I'm going to have to list today, what she's going to list, what we purchased yesterday. Once again, we have about, I think, $58 in this haul, and I think they're good pickups. We'll never know until I get them listed and see what the response is. So that's all I got for now. So thank you for watching, and I'll report back in as we get more results.